Hey y'all, welcome back. We have a new setup. I am in the corner of my bedroom. And today is going to be a veganism video, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys why I transitioned into veganism instead of cutting cold turkey. It has been a little over a year now, about a year and a month since I went vegan. And at this point in time, it was kind of like sentimental, and I felt like I was transitioning again because in 2016, when I decided to go vegan in October, I transitioned for 3 months. So it's holiday time now, and I went home for Thanksgiving, and I was like, why am I having such a difficult time like resisting all of the dairy and the meat? And it was because last year, 2016, around the holiday season, I was transitioning, so I did cheat a little bit and I gave myself some wiggle room. And so it just kind of took me back to like my vegan journey and transitioning and all those types of things. So I just thought that I would share those tips with y'all. So I transitioned for 3 months before I decided, okay, hey, now I'm going to be strictly vegan. And first, let me just say that I'm not perfect. I do have my moments when I cheat. I am still retraining my mind to think about fellowshipping with food differently. I did have some cream corn at Thanksgiving. It did have some butter in it, but it's my aunt's cream corn, and I love her, and I love her cooking, and I hadn't had it in a year, so I treated myself. I cannot resist jerk chicken because when I was in college, I studied abroad in Jamaica, and that was my first time out of the country. That was my first time traveling by myself. It was a teaching internship. I was a music major, and I was teaching music over there. It was my just kind of first like immersive Black Girl Magic travel experience, if you know what I'm saying. And that was my first time having like authentic jerk chicken. So when I see jerk chicken, when I smell jerk chicken, when I smell mango sauce, like I cannot resist that urge because it's a memory for me. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I'm not perfect. I do have my moments where I cheat. And I don't like beat myself up about it. I just say, okay, like you had it. I hope it was worth it. Let's do better. But anyway, back to the purpose of the video. I transitioned because I think when you are doing something routine for so many years and you decide to change that, going cold turkey will put your body in shock. I had been on an animal-based diet, a minimal animal-based diet, for about 23 years, and switching that to plant-based and doing it within a short period of time, I think it shocks your body. So I think that transitioning is just the best way. That's just my personal opinion. I think if you go cold turkey, your body will go in shock, and I think that's a big reason why people who try to go vegan, they give up because their body's in shock, and you have to spread out that shock, and you have to regulate it, and you have to wean your body off of it. Kind of like when drug addicts go to rehab, they don't cut the rehab people, the facility people, they don't cut them off of that drug cold turkey. They give them that drug in smaller doses. Because then you're tricking your body, and it's like, okay, like I'm still getting it, but your body, you want it so bad that your body doesn't realize that you're getting less of it versus your body not getting any of it at all. That's just a psychological comparison for you guys. So I don't want to put my body in shock. Now, mind you, when I went vegan, I was pretty much pescatarian. And I was never a big fan of dairy to begin with. I loved queso. But that was pretty much the only dairy that I had. So I think the way my diet has just been throughout my life, it kind of was like set up for me to be vegan. I wasn't raised on pork. When I got to high school, I cut out beef. When I went to college, all I was eating was fish and chicken, and then I had a period where I was pescatarian. Then I started eating chicken again, and then when I graduated, I was pescatarian again. So, and like I said, I was never a big dairy person. So my diet was always kind of set up to, you know, be vegan sooner or later. But I didn't want to put my body in that shock. Also, I didn't want to waste food. I see people going vegan and they throw out, you know, all of their frozen chicken or patties or what have you. And I'm like, that's so wasteful. Like, if you're not gonna eat it, you could still take it to a shelter or give it to someone who you know is in need of it. No, like, there is a better diet than an animal-based diet, and you know, veganism is always, in my personal opinion, the most optimal diet to have. But the point is, at this point in time, everyone isn't vegan, and there are still people out here in this world starving and hungry. So when I see people go vegan or go cold turkey and they're throwing out this food that's not healthy, that isn't healthy for them, let me not do air quotes because it's not healthy for them. My thing is, okay, it's still food and there's still someone out here who's hungry. So if you're not gonna eat it, take it to somewhere where you know it's gonna get eaten. I also just come from a background and an approach of being raised like waste not, want not. So yeah, so I didn't want to waste the food that I had. And you know, why else did I transition? Because I really wanted to pay attention to my body and watch my body transform as I transitioned and implemented these subtle yet powerful differences and routines into my body. So yeah, that's just ultimately, I'm looking at my notes, making sure I said everything. But yeah, that's what it really came down to. I just had two reasons why I chose to transition instead of cut cold turkey. I didn't want to waste food, and I wanted to give my body time to adjust. So that's it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful, and I'll see y'all in the next one.